The son of US President Joe Biden has agreed to plead guilty in a tax case and is expected to admit illegally possessing a gun. And now Hunter Biden has reached a deal with US prosecutors to plead guilty to charges that he willfully failed to pay federal income taxes. And the deal would allow him to avoid being prosecuted for a separate gun charge and avoid jail time. A federal judge must now approve the agreement. Let's get more from our Washington correspondent, Michaela Kufner. Welcome, Michaela. Talk us through the charges facing Hunter Biden.
Yes, well, essentially it is a charge of tax evasion to which he is expected to plead guilty there. But there's also this felony charge hanging above him for the illegal possession of a firearm while he already knew that he was a drug addict. This was back in 2018. He admits to having been a drug user, having become addicted after the death of his brother in 2015, Beau Biden. And this is something where he's appeared to have reached a pre-trial agreement. Carrying a weapon while you are a drug addict carries a maximum prison sentence of 10 years. So this is a very, very serious charge indeed, but it looks that he may have reached a deal there, and one must stress with an attorney who is a Trump appointee, because already we're seeing here the trial by public continue with particularly the Republicans now laying into this and alleging that the son of a sitting president was now getting a softer treatment than somebody else would. There's countless legal experts now trading those insights here in the US, and also looking at the media depending on whether they're seen as more liberal or more conservative-leaning media.
And so, of course, with the former president, Donald Trump, also facing his own legal problems and a presidential election looming, what's this likely to mean for the president, Joe Biden?
Yes, well, this can go two ways. There has been a statement coming out of the White House basically only saying that the president and the first lady support and love their son, and they will support him in rebuilding his life, and that there would be no further comment. But there has been a lot more comment on the Republican side alleging that this was the son of a president getting soft treatment. I can't stress enough that this is by actually a Trump-appointed, Republican-leaning, potentially, judge. But Joe Biden can now point to the judicial system and say, look, my own son is also getting prosecuted. Him, of course, continuing to stress that he wants to reestablish the independence of the Department of Justice in light of the Trump trial that is expected to go ahead in Miami now. That is into those secret documents. Now we now have a trial date for the 14th of August, although we do expect that to be postponed. But whatever the legal process, this is all material for what could amount to yet another showdown between Donald Trump and Joe Biden as we head into those primaries, which will determine who will become the candidate on either side to run in 2024. So we are also seeing an investigation by Republicans in Congress into Hunter Biden. That's another investigation. So the Republicans certainly won't let go of investigating him, no matter what the legal outcome may be. And how this works out in the polls is to be seen. One thing is for sure, Donald Trump has lost slightly, only a few percentage points, a maximum of 3, depending on which poll you look at, because of his indictment in that secret document case.
Thank you for that, Michaela. Michaela Kufner in Washington, D.C.